Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, back here with another episode of the Salary Cap Report. 2K has once again made very dramatic changes to all of our players' salaries. We're going to cover all those salary changes in a bit. I want to start with the best of my team Super Pack content that just dropped today. I want to cover the pack odds in particular and then show you guys what the agendas are. And I'm not a big fan of what they've given us, but we'll talk about it when we get to it. The four new players today are GOAT Dirk Nowitzki. We also have Invincible point guard eligible Jaylen Brown. Also should have mentioned that GOAT Dirk is small forward eligible, which is pretty nice, except for the fact that we're probably not going to see very many of him or the Jaylen Brown, to be honest with you, up on the auction house. And then the two 100 overalls that are a part of this best of my team set are Terrence Ross and CJ McCollum. Now, in terms of pack odds, I think we should first take a look at the Breeze pack odds and compare what the odds were in a 51 pack box for the Breeze set to the 51 pack box odds for the best of my team super packs. So on Friday, when we got those Breeze packs, you could see that we had 97% odds at, 34% odds at pulling a 97 plus, which is a Galaxy Opal or higher. Dark Matters or higher came in at a 33% chance, and then 100 plus overall, so 100s, Invincibles, GOAT combined for 5.1%. Now, I would say more than likely of that 5.1%, 5.05% was probably 100 overalls, 0.04% was probably Invincibles, and then 0.0000 to infinity 1% was whatever the GOAT card was on Friday. I don't really remember. Oh yeah, we had three, right? We had Penny Hardaway, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kevin Durant. I feel like the majority of the GOATs that I saw coming out of people's packs were from the Hall of Fame boxes and not these boxes. But comparing now the odds from the Breeze 51 pack box to what the best of my team super pack boxes have to offer, you'll see that we're now guaranteed a Galaxy Opal in each of these packs compared to last season's super packs where we were guaranteed a pink diamond at minimum. So I guess that's pretty nice, and I think for a lot of us, it's going to make us all wonder, what is Galaxy Opal Wembanyama's price going to be this season? Now, I think Galaxy Opal Wemby is not a very desirable center for a lot of people, in large part because we just got a 100 overall Wemby. We have access to a 100 overall option pack, which we are going to open up from the GOAT Festival Week 1 exchange. And I mean, just look at all the tiers we have now, right? We have, okay, so after Galaxy Opal, right, we have Dark Matter, 100 overall, Invincible, and then GOAT, right? So that's four tiers that are above Galaxy Opal, and I know that Opal Wemby is going to probably play closer to a Dark Matter than a Galaxy Opal, but, you know, I feel like I just don't know if the value is going to be there for Opal Wemby. Now, if you see one and he has a bunch of legend badges on him and his price is lower than whatever he has been going for, then go ahead and cop him, right? I mean, I feel like Season 8 is the final legit season of my team now every year, and so if Wemby's a card that has eluded you all year like he's eluded me all year, I've yet to use a Victor Wembanyama card in my team this year, then maybe you go out and you buy him just to say that you got him, and then you can mess around with him in domination, or maybe even take him to the park if you're feeling really bold. I just feel like in the park, with the number of Invincibles and GOATs that are running around out there, like if I did not have Ralph Sampson, if I was running around with Opal Wemby, I would probably be really struggling to make a impact out there on the court. So but yeah, a lot of the opals that you might have been trying to get this year are going to be dirt cheap now if they weren't dirt cheap already. Dark Matters though are down from 33% odds to 14%, which is kind of rough, and then 100 and higher rather are slightly worse as well. But again, I feel like the Invincible and GOAT odds are going to be pretty similar between both boxes. You're basically going to be guaranteed an Opal, and then Dark Matters you're not going to see as often. The only thing I'm wondering is, do we have a higher percent chance of getting those GOAT Festival cards? That's what I'm curious about. I don't know if it says it here anywhere. I don't think it does. So curious to see. I will not be opening up any of these packs today, obviously. Let's take a look at the challenges real quick before we move on to the lineup, then we'll get on to the packs. We are not getting shatter prize pieces every single week for an invincible pack. I know a lot of people, myself included, assumed we were going to get an invincible pack, or if 2K was feeling very generous, a GOAT pack with a random GOAT player or random invincible player at the end of the season, which I think is going to be in early August. But 2K instead has opted to give us a best of MyTeam super pack. I think we're going to be getting that every single week, which is not great, because what this basically means is you're going to be getting potentially 5 Galaxy Opals from Tuesday agendas at the end of the season, compared to getting 1 Invincible or 1 GOAT card, which is pretty frustrating. I mean, these agendas are really easy to get done, but as I've said a bunch on this channel all year, I would rather 2K give us more difficult agendas to complete with better rewards along with it, compared to this, which is, I mean, these agendas are all easy to get done. I mean, 30 points with the power forward, 10 dunks with Celtics players, 50 PRA with Raptors players, and then 5 threes at a 60% clip with a Trailblazers player. You can get all these done in 5 to 7 games. And if you've not completed Domination, like I've not played Domination yet for that GO piece, then you can easily get these agendas all done while you're grinding out Domination, getting those Domination highlight agendas done for that GOAT Festival card. So yeah, not a big fan of these agendas at all. Let me make sure that I'm recording. That would be really sad if I was not. All right, cool, we are. Hi, YouTube. Okay, with that being said, let me show you guys my lineup that I've put together now for salary cap this week. You could see, okay, we're at 30,000 salary exactly, which is great. My OCD is very happy right now. The issue, however, is if you take a look at the salaries for all my players, you may notice that they're all much higher than what they were on Saturday. And if you look even closer, you'll notice that my 1 pink diamond card is 8,000 salary. I have 3 diamonds in my lineup. They're all 4,000 salary. And then I have 3 amethysts that are all 2,000, so on and so forth. I have the Ron Brewer and Corey Brewer dynamic duo in here only because they're a ruby and a sapphire. I honestly don't know if I would recommend playing salary cap this week unless you want to. I know a few weeks ago when I was playing salary cap in season 7 and they did something similar, I was very much motivated to play salary cap, and so I was cool with playing with a lineup where it was a little more difficult to build a team because all the players that I had been running had their salaries maxed out. Last Saturday I had 4 pink diamonds in my starting 5. Remember, I had Anthony Black, Dr. J, I think I had like Robert Covington maybe, or some other small forward. I had Damari Carroll, and then I had oh my god, I'm blanking on the name of that pink diamond center from the automatic set. Wow, this is gonna really kill me. Sorry, guys. Oh, here we go. Jamal McGlure. Those 4 cards, I can't run them because those 4 cards alone add up to 32,000 salary, and that would put me over. So, cannot run with more than 1 pink diamond in my current lineup unless I were to really cut corners with my bench, and I like to run a bench. So, this is the lineup I have currently. I have 2 dynamic duos active. As I mentioned, we have the Ron Brewer and Corey Brewer duo active. It's a really strong duo. I like it. I just don't know if I love their jumpers. And the main reason why they're strong is because their combined salary is 2,000, which is dirt cheap, especially given how every other player's salary being maxed out makes them impossible to bring in. Like for a Ruby, their max salary is 1,200. For a Sapphire, their max salary is 800. And so it's easier to bring them in compared to bringing in Cody Williams and Isaiah Collier, who I was contemplating bringing them in. They're at 2,000 salary each, which is not bad. But I thought I would rather, as of right now, bring in Anthony Black, because I just love running with Anthony Black. He's 6'7", I believe. Yeah, 6'7" point guard. He's elite for me defensively. I like his jump shot. I bring him in. I bring in Ryan Hollins, and then I build around him. I have Gerson Yabusele and Adam Bona, who are a dynamic duo, but they are no longer a dynamic duo in real life, because moments before I started recording this video, Gerson Yabusele signed for, I believe, the Taxpayers mid-level with the Knicks, which I think I am a fan of. I know he doesn't play really much of any defense, but the Knicks really needed scoring off the bench, and now they kind of have that with Jordan Clarkson and Gerson Yabusele coming in on pretty small cap numbers, which I really like. But we have Gerson Yabusele and Adam Bona. I don't love Bona's jumper, but to have 4 dark matters technically in this lineup really helped if I were to play any salary cap this week, where again, every single player has had their salaries maximized. I mean, take a look. Every single card here, 18,500 for some of these 100s. I mean, we have a couple Dark Matters here at 14.5, which I think is the max for Dark Matters. Jaden Ivey. I guess the Breeze cards are actually not max, but I don't know if we're bringing in a Breeze Dark Matter for 12,000. Opals are all at 10K, with the exception of Zion Williamson. Funny enough, Zion Williamson and Trae Young, the MyTeam mobile cards, I'm assuming also the Kyle Kuzma, are all minned out with their salaries. Trae Young is 5,000. You'll see if I scroll through here, all the pink diamonds are going to be at 8K. You're going to see one pop up for 5K eventually. Did I pass by him already? I might have. Well, regardless, you guys are going to have to believe me. Trae Young is at 5,000 salary. But you can see here, yeah, all 8K. Oh, here we go. Trae Young, 5K salary. The diamonds are all between 4,000 and 5,000 salary, just like a couple weeks ago when they did something similar. One card is at 3K, and that is Terry Porter. So MyTeam mobile cards and Gems of the Game cards may not have seen their salaries go up too much, but again, are you going to bring in a Gems of the Game Terry Porter? I mean, I got that card in like October. I'm not bringing him into salary cap in July. I'm sorry, no offense to Terry Porter, but that's not happening. So all these diamonds, again, 4,000, 5,000 salary. All the amethysts are locked in at 2,000 unless you have an evoed one, like I have Klay Thompson, who I believe is at 1,200 salary right here, and that's because Klay Thompson started out as a ruby, and when you evo a card, their salary value is tied to whatever their original tier is. So Klay Thompson cannot go above 1,200 because that is the max salary a ruby can go to. So this is the lineup that I have currently. I technically have Tyronn Lue as my 11th man. If I have an injury to AC Law or Anthony Black, I can bring in a point guard who's going to be productive for me as a gold, who's, you know, eating up 400 salary. But, you know, it is what it is. So that's my lineup. Again, I'm not a huge fan of them doing this in July because I feel like, you know, it does kind of limit who you can bring into salary cap, but at the same time, you know, I did enjoy this a couple of weeks ago, so I don't want to come across as too hypocritical of something that I was not praising, but I was saying I was looking forward to playing. I just think it's because I'm generally down on salary cap this season after getting awful rewards at the end of each of the last like 3 seasons. So as of right now, I'm still leaning towards going for 750 points in every single round. Let me know where you guys stand. Let's see how long into this video we are right now. We are at, okay, only 12 and a half minutes ish. Let's go ahead and open up some packs. We have a number of packs to open up. And I did mention, at least I think I mentioned in this video, that we are going to open up the 100 overall option pack from the exchange. I want to do that. We're going to start off with an appetizer here, being this Diamond Premium that I believe I got from the park. I've been playing a decent amount of park. I think we hit like 40 wins or something like that already. Who is this? Oh, we get Jonathan Isaac. I wanted this card like months ago, and we finally get him. That's fun. Get this Galaxy Opal out of the way. Yeah, man, I just don't know about salary cap this season. Like, I would love to play it, but I just don't know if it's worth it. We get James Worthy, who I know we already have on Auctionable, so we're going to just quick sell him. I feel like I'd rather play a less stressful game mode, and so for that reason, I think I'm going to prioritize playing Park and then just hitting 750 points around in salary cap, as we do get a duplicate, which is very sad. We get Tyrese Maxey, who I believe I already have on Auctionable. I do. We'll quick sell him for 3,000. I don't really care for badges through the exchange for players. If I want legend badges, I will use all the gold pieces that I have a surplus of right now from the GOAT Festival. All right, I got this from placing top 50%, I think, in King of the Court over the weekend, and I've been waiting to open this for you guys so you guys can see the tragic pulls I'm going to get out of this. Here we go. 5 booty Dark Matters. Let's see it. Okay. You know what? Not the worst set of Dark Matters out there. I'm honestly between Draymond Green and 13 Reasons Why, and I'll tell you, getting 2 out of position cards is nice. Draymond Green is really cool for me because his Dark Matter point guard eligible card that I got in my team last year was one of my favorite cards to run like all year. He was an absolute blast to run with. But Karl Malone, 6'9" at the shooting guard position versus Draymond Green, 6'6". I think I'm going to take Karl Malone, and I'm not crazy about it, but we'll take Karl Malone here. Not the worst dark matter that we could have gotten. All right, we have no more packs here. Let's go ahead into the exchange. I do think I want to get this exchange out of the way. This one right here. I am very curious how 2K is going to go about these GOAT and Gold Week 1 festival cards once Week 2 begins. Are we going to be able to still, like, I'm assuming we're going to keep this exchange where we can turn our GOATs into golds, but I wonder then, are we gonna get new GOAT cards in the exchange? Are these going to allow us to put in Week 1 and Week 2? I'm so curious what 2K is going to do, because I feel like I would not be shocked if 2K finds a way to kind of screw us over once Friday hits, and I unfortunately will not be home to cover this news and talk to you guys about it, because it's going to be the 4th of July and I'm going to be away for the weekend, which, I mean, not unfortunately for that, I'm excited for my trip. But I am curious to see what's going to happen. So I'm probably going to tune in on the MyTeam mobile app at some point Friday or Saturday, just to see what exactly they did. And I'm going to do my best to try to head into Friday, or for me, it's going to be head into Thursday since I'm leaving Thursday. I want to head into Thursday with without any extra gold cards. I want to turn all my golds, if possible, into GOAT cards, and then have no Week 1 golds remaining, because I feel like those Week 1 golds are going to be useless if you don't exchange them ahead of time. So we'll have to see. But with that being said, I should have enough golds for this pack. Let's see here. I'm gonna press fill all. Let's scroll all the way to the end, and we do. So let's go ahead and get this pack out of the way. 100 overall option pack. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, I'm okay with doing this because I've had a lot of fun playing in the park, and I fully expect to get 5 horrific options. Outside of getting Yao Ming this year, my luck when it comes to any RNG pack has been horrendous, and I genuinely believe that 2K has my account not blacklisted, but my account is not one of those good luck accounts compared to other people who get insane pulls all the time. We'll see if we get anything good out of this, but again, I've seen so many bad ones on YouTube and on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. So here we go, man. Let me just get 100 overall that I can use. Come on. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. We get 4 point guards, and then we get Anthony Davis. So this is not great. I mean, Lonzo Ball is pretty nice. My issue with Lonzo Ball right now, because my point guards are, I think I have what? I have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who I really like. And then I have Josh Giddey, who I also really like. I'm eventually going to get Dr. J, but I'm only level 10. So I shouldn't not pick a point guard because I'm going to be getting Dr. J. That's kind of silly to me. So I think as of right now, it makes more sense probably for me to take Lonzo, because Anthony Davis is cool, and I've enjoyed running AD. He's a 6'10" power forward. I currently have Miles Turner, Danny Manning, technically, Tim Duncan, Willis Reed, Dwight Howard, George Mikan. I have all these centers and power forwards that can play power forward, obviously, who are 6'10" or 6'11". AD is great, don't get me wrong. I think Lonzo Ball is the clear choice for me here. Mitch Richmond is cool, but I mean, 6'5" point guard. I mean, he's going to be 99s everywhere. I think Lonzo Ball is going to be the better pick. We'll take Lonzo Ball here. Could have been much worse. I will take Lonzo Ball. Wish it was another player. Obviously, would have loved for that to have been Wemby, but I'll take Lonzo. And then we'll throw him into my main lineup. That's right. I have Kazi Russell too. Kazi's not bad. I like Kazi, but I think I'll probably bench Kyrie for now for Lonzo, and then we'll see. Because Kazi, while he is really good, I played some King of the Court last weekend, obviously, and Kazi kind of struggled for me defensively. He was getting blown by quite a bit. His jumper is really nice, but I can't green with him consistently, and I know that's a skill issue on my part. That Kazi card is elite, but I've always liked running Lonzo Ball cards. Let's run him whenever we do play 5v5 next, and we'll see how we like him. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. Best of luck in your salary cap grinds this week, and until next time. I'll see you later.